Hello, good afternoon. Okay, so as I was saying in my earlier video where I said I needed to ask people for some Reader's Digests, no I don't. I had some from a friend of mine. She sent me a bunch of magazines. I think I had mentioned it. So I ripped the cover off both and just started ripping my pages out. I like to go in and pull this the glue part off. It makes it easier to rip them after a while. I should get this hot and then pull it, but maybe that would just make it sticky. I don't know. So this is what I do, and I just put that out. I just put it off to the side. It's just the binding part. So I've already got, so this, hold on. This right here, the paper that I did finish flattening out. In my previous video I showed how I did that. This was one book, and I have, how many more do I still have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus this one here is 8. I have plenty of paper. I just wanted to keep all these papers the same. I don't necessarily, I didn't need to, but I wanted to just because you know, a friend of mine that I'm giving that other basket to, the one with the round circles, I'm also giving her that too. So these, I thought about, now that I might just leave them the way they are and just leave them as coils. Like here, I'll show you one of my finished ones. I might just leave them, I hate how they stick, but they come apart pretty easy, but they stick together. I'm not sure why Mod Podge does that, but they stick together. Anyway, I could just leave them like this so they have the natural look like that, or I could paint them. But what I plan to do is make coasters, or I might even just make a basket. I haven't figured it out yet, but I have all these left over, so I'm gonna use these as decoration on, if I do make her a weaved basket, I'm just gonna glue these to the sides. See how they're just stuck. I don't know how to not do that, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I don't need to worry about, oh, I need to put these back because I've got my Feel Saver things ready to go. And I got those in the basket that I have sitting there for my friend. But I started on this project and I figured I would, all I do is just go like this. I figure since I have you on the tripod, I just grab one at a time, and maybe I'll just do it this way. And I don't worry about color or orientation or anything. Just for my whatever, I do keep all the rough side to one side. I don't have to, it's not necessary, and it doesn't matter for my rolling. It just, one of those things. It's like, you know, back when I was younger, I used to match my socks as left socks and right socks. So I don't know, just one of those little busy quirks. Okay, so I've got, it's starting to rip here because this part is raised higher, like I didn't fully get it all off of here when I pulled that, so it's not pulling properly on this side. So there. Well, that still doesn't work real well, but it does. I've noticed it doesn't need to be fully flush. You know, it doesn't need to be a perfect side. Ooh, these will make pretty ones. So like, okay, so with these, is good example here. I'll just, like, good example. See if I can find one. Like, okay, for this one, I'll make sure I roll this one. So this one will be on the outside because this side is pretty plain. Like this one here, this side's pretty plain. So I will use this end and roll, you know, so that way this side is out. And, you know, so that way you see this side. So it's a colored tube instead of just a plain white tube. So like this one, I would put this way so some of that color there would be seen. Oh, I liked this one because it looks like a Worgen mom with her Worgen baby who's not a Worgen yet. I am such a nerd. But anyway, I would put this on the outside and this on the inside, just like I said. So like same with this one. I mean, you're gonna end up with more, here, I'll give you an example, more whites, but you will have like, this one here is, you know, obviously a blue page. You know, there are ones that will be colored, but most of them will be, you know, white. But, I mean, it's your choice. I mean, if you want, you could paint these too, probably, you know, with just some acrylic paint or whatever. And I think you can still roll them pretty good. So choices and choices, plenty of choices. So I'm going to get back to doing this. I just figured I would show that I actually do have a nice stack of Reader's Digest. So I'm set for basket and coaster. I said I was doing coaster, so my coaster project first. Okay, all right, bye.